Whenever I was in those rooms doing something with live music, that to me is like the most inspired I think I ever am musically. I've always been like really fueled by the idea that like conversation can alleviate discrepancies and differences between people. Talking to people for long enough can like truly break through like any other barrier. I just wanted to recreate that feeling that I would get when I was at a concert in a world where most things feel like dull and dreary. Music makes everything feel colorful. All right, my name is Dante Pellegrino. Some people call me ATB Dante. The ATB stands for Above the Bridge. That is a music media and events company that I founded. It began when I was 16 years old and I worked in this movie theater. And I would go in the empty theaters as I was working and I would write about like whatever I was listening to in my headphones at the time. And eventually I turned that into a blog, and in the blog I started interviewing people, and that was when it kind of really pivoted into like a video-based company. And for like 2 years, every single weekend I would just go to San Francisco and just find any musician that I could. We were doing punk bands, we were doing like rappers, we were doing like, you know, manager, whoever it was, they were involved in music, like we just wanted to hear their story. And that's what we did for 2 years. And then eventually, like, that was the first time I felt like a community in person like grew around Above the Bridge. At this point, I realized I was like, I think this is an events company.
1, 2, 3.
I met this guy named Gerald. He gave me a chance. We went to throw this show. We sold it out. It was incredible. It was amazing. That was the first show we ever threw. The energy in the room was like palpable. It was like the greatest night of my life. And I was like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And that forever shaped like the way that I looked at everything.
Dude, that was fucking dope.
Thank you, thank you. Fuck
Let's
yeah.
move on now
All right, cool.
to this show
All right.
being the show that didn't happen.
January 9th, 2024. I'm at the gym right now. We're still supposed to do the show on the 28th, and I'm sort of at a state of frustration.
We wanted to throw a show in collaboration with Free the Youth at this venue called Stagel Deli in Oakland.
For whatever reason, unfortunately, it feels like the music scene in the Bay Area is a lot smaller than it used to be. If I want to book a bill of a certain kind, right? If I'm in LA, I might have 30 options for that bill. When I'm in the Bay Area, I have like 4 options at best.
It's really difficult to pin down exactly like why this is happening, but it feels like a whole concoction of things. Like, for example, like how the Bay Area is close enough to LA where like if somebody gets big, like they're most likely just gonna move to LA. Simultaneously, like it's a very difficult place to live, which makes people not want to make music. It's like this weird catch-22. When there's less music coming out of there, venues don't do as well, and then they struggle, and it just feels like there aren't a lot of like big acts in the Bay Area right now, like at all, really.
I wish there's more music coming out of the Bay Area right now. I wish more people were making music out of the Bay Area, but it's such a difficult place to live that it's very hard to ask those individuals to make music for a living.
It's difficult, and I want to help it, and I want to change it, but it's almost like I feel like I have to like be here to be able to like get the resources to go back and change it, you know?
As someone from the Bay Area, how does that make you feel?
It sucks, dude, because it wasn't like that when I was growing up. Like, there was so much going on. There was just more of a scene, and bands would come. Like, bands would come in like 2018 to like play shows in the Bay Area with those bands.
But we're gonna keep it pushing. Just trying to do something genre bending. That's all I really want to do for this one.
One thing we did was like, we're like, okay, let's do like a mixed bill, where like, it's like, there's like, you know, some like rap groups, there's also like some bands, but then like the more hardcore side of things. We had like one bill originally, and then like the headliner ended up backing out. So we were kind of grasping for straws at that point. We're like, okay, no worries, let's just move back to the 26th. The venue stopped being responsive, so we ended up switching venues. And this was like last week. I was like, all right, last try. Like, we have the venue now this day. We have 2 openers. Let me just hit up a fuck ton of people I'd be down to headline.
In the studio now, it's still that same day, and I'm going to spend some time writing out like a list of a bunch of potential artists to replace the ones that I was thinking of. I'm gonna scour the internet because I'm sick of like not finding acts for Bay Area shows. So I'm gonna make it work.
I had like 7 bands. Like 2 of them got back to me, and like they weren't available, and I just like wasn't willing to like put together a bill with a bunch of bands with no pull.
Oh yeah, here we go. These are gonna. I hate sending these texts.
I kind of want to draft the text that I have to send to this group chat, kind of saying that like I don't think this is gonna happen. I think it's a tough time of year for sure to throw shows, but simultaneously, I just think there's not a ton of options at a certain point in the Bay Area. Sorry this didn't work out. I suppose it's just tough timing. And I don't know how to change that. Kind of wish I did, you know? All right. That's it.
How do you feel now?
I'm disappointed. I hate admitting defeats. That sucks. But simultaneously, kind of like a weight off my shoulders. Because we were just trying to make that one work and it just wasn't going to work. So, on to the next one. Going to write out some ideas for a few shows for the rest of the year. Okay. I have some like written down, but it'd be fun like making a document.
Did you guys have problems with the rain?
Yes, we always have problems with the rain, dude. Every single time it rains, there's like a lot of simultaneous like small cracks in the ceiling, and they all just drip down in different spots. And every time it rains, the carpets get soaked, so we gotta bring them out here. But for whatever reason, none of it drips onto the actual electronics. It only drips onto the parts that don't matter.
Hey, that's lucky though.
Yeah, that's like all we need.
What day is it today? Talk to me about like what's happened since you last saw me.
Okay. Since I last saw you, we unfortunately had that last show not work out,
Which was very disappointing. Took it in stride though.
The day that Finlay last came, I sat down and I wrote down pretty much every single show that I want to do for the rest of the year.
This show we did, I think, this last March.
It's called 3 as a Crowd. It was kind of like our take on like a more classic like 3-band bill. So I want to make this show a second iteration of that show, but with more of a focus on like the Southern California like music scene that's kind of bubbling at the moment in terms of like DIY bands.
There's a gigantic scene right now for that, like huge. It feels like.
I the next day texted Tim Chin of Make Out Music and asked for a hold there.
So we took March 2nd, Saturday. They do a lot of stuff, but I think like one thing that's really cool about them is like their space is like a really cool mix between like a DIY space and like a venue. And I think a lot of these shows that are kind of happening in this scene right now, like very often are in these like more DIY spaces, like more warehouse type spaces. It fit this theme very, very well.
Those are nice.
I got this last night.
Huh?
I got this last night too.
Over there?
Yeah.
I like not. I thought that was a chair. It wasn't a chair.
Feel what? We're 5 hours from doors open?
Yeah, about four and a half. I feel good for the most part. A couple like minor annoyances throughout the day, but that's just like how show day is. But everything feels good. I'm really happy about pre-sale. Check this out. Yeah, it's light. I do this. This is usually where the stress starts, and it will happen for sure. But doing mostly good. Should be a packed show. I think like when I'm in there and see 200 people in front of me, then I'll be like, oh, this is worth it, you know?
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes, but numbers are looking good, so I'm excited.
You fuck with the Green Nile, Finlay? So, that's the main. But if you're like super VIP, know what you're doing around here. You know about the super secret green room a few doors down, which I'm gonna show you guys. It's locked. It's locked. That was so fucking embarrassing. Oh my god. Don't think I don't know what I'm doing just because I don't have the confidential passcodes. I still know what I'm doing. I just need some information.
I think they're about to head for that.
Sig gas card have fucked up.
This is true. I like the shirt swag today. What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck?
Dante told this fool, my car, it has 15 feet of space. He measured from the engine to the back. Yeah, bro, it's 15 feet.
He told me 12!
Bro, I said 15.
Dante, this is ridiculous.
I swear to God, you said 12.
Brandon's here too. There was a Palestinian protest. You couldn't even drive. I had to go around fucking protest, bro. Shout out Palestine.
Bro, we're literally like driving. Thousands of Palestinians are outside just fucking protesting, bro. It's fucking
What up, gang?
What's going on?
Talk to me about Cole.
Oh, dude, I met Cole because I sold him my Coachella ticket, and then we just started talking more. He was telling me about all the concert visuals he does, and like he does like visuals for like techno events and like underground events and stuff. He was just down to help on visuals for this one, so I was like, all right, dude, fuck it, let's try it. I literally had like no idea what to expect. I had zero clue what to expect, and he was just down.
We're basically right over here.
We're running these visuals off live cameras.
Yeah, so I got like a live camera there, and then I'm gonna set up another one probably closer by. It's all from the
And we're gonna have, it's called Make Out Music. So sick. So Willowake opened the night. They were super sick. Dude, I love Willowake. It's so cool. Those kids are like 18 years old. It's so sick. Like, they inspire me so much because they're just so young, like really doing this shit. Like, I don't know. I just think that band, I feel like will have a huge fan base one day. I think Willowake will have a gigantic fan base one day. And then Grave Secrets might have been my favorite act of the night. They have such a good sense of like it feels like hardcore music, but it's not. Way more melodic.
Yeah.
And they have like a really good sense of melody that I think a lot of bands that are of that loudness don't have often. And then SEPT, they're just so young too, which is so sick. Their music feels like that, like 2015, 2016, 2017, like surf punk, Southern California music. SEPT's music to me sounds like it would be like the soundtrack to somebody's childhood, which is so sick. And then Cheridomingo is ripped. Their new song is so good. Cheridomingo feels like such like a human live band. Like, it's very human. It's really cool. Like, it doesn't feel like the person on stage is like ever like more than you.
I would like you now. I'm gonna start a sentence, and you say what I said, and then continue the sentence on.
Sorry, 1 second.
You're good. Who's more important than my interview?
This is Jacob. It's actually about your footage. Thank you very much.
What's he saying?
He asked if he come over and transfer his laptop with my card reader.
Yeah, get the booyah sneeze.
That's what I'm doing, dude. Theoretically, if I were to have a few more drinks, would you be comfortable driving in my car?
You can totally say no. Sure? You can say no.
I can drive.
Okay, thank you.
I might have a couple more drinks. Go ahead, go ahead.
That goes shit, man.
You like it? What do?
Dude, I can't tell if I like it or
What record? Sturdy Records? Sturdy Boom.
Sturdy records.
Sturdy/Boom Records.
Sturdy Boom Records.
Not like Sturdy Boom, that's like two different entities, but it's the same thing.
Boom.
It's like there's Boom Records and then there's Sturdy.
So what's the difference?
Ethos and like what's being said.
Why the fuck are we talking about this during the fucking show?
It's not even. This guy is.
I don't think you know who the fuck I am.
bro, so much. Bro. I hate you, kind.
What kind? What kind are you? What kind? Listen to this fucking guy.
You're
You're
fucking
incriminating
kind,
yourself.
bro.
I'm not bringing you
I
around.
hate your fucking kind, bro.
Like, I'm not bringing you around.
You're an influencer, like fucking creative kind, you know, like, ooh, I'm a fucking LLC owner.
How much pre-sale?
89.
How many bands?
No way.
How many bands?
And it'll probably double.
How many bands?
Close to.
How many bands? Oh, dude.
Probably like 100 bands type shit.
What's going on right now, man? What time is it? What's going on?
It is currently 7:49. 11 minutes till we start. Feeling a little antsy. But I don't know, man. I'll just.
Yeah, how many people are here?
It's like 40, 50 right now, probably. I don't know. That should be good, but like, we'll see how it goes.
First of many. Well, not first, but you know, seventh of many.
That was epic. Monet, look at this.
Like some people call me Kennedy.
That's okay. He doesn't want to look.
I lived in Morgan Hill.
You lived in Morgan Hill? The Mo. Why does that shock everybody? Where's Morgan? Where's
Because I tell them that my parents live there.
That's crazy.
To blow that shit out.
What's up? It's not, dude. I think I'm out of soap. I got a little bit in there. Yeah, I'm running low. I need to re-up.
Dude, that's such a good idea to get those.
Yeah, Danny brought them. Cheridomingo's manager.
That's so fun.
Such a good ass idea. Are they rap battling right now? Oh! 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 Hey!
Bro, I've literally just been filming Booyard the entire night.
It's coming back, it's coming back. Wait!
Hey, all of y'all, come on. So, how we feeling? First, Above the Brink show of the year. How was it? How we feeling?
Good. That was so bad.
Imagine.
Yeah.
That shit was lit.
Yeah, that was good.
Cheridomingo went fucking hard, bro.
Yeah. Who was your favorite?
Probably Cheridomingo. Next to like Willowake, for sure.
Willowake is the best of all time. don't fuck with me on that.
Ain't no business, bro.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
I know right back to
You got one though, right?
So we are outside. Crowd's basically gone now. Bands are finishing up their packing.
Storm ended.
How do you feel?
I feel incredible, euphoric, dude. Like, honestly, like I feel like there's nothing I care more about than community. Like I feel like there is such a lacking and a yearning for like shit like this in every part of this industry, and I just want people to know that it's not dead. Like this is alive and like well, and this is like I don't know. I think like I had this moment where I was thinking, I was like, damn, bro, like I started this when I was 16 in my bedroom, and now we can do that. Like. I can't believe it, bro. I'm so grateful. I don't know, it's beautiful. Like, I think the favorite moments are the ones where I
I meet somebody and they're like, thank you for this. And I don't know, it just means the world to me, dude. I just want to give people a place where they can go and feel like they can be themselves. And that's all I want to do, man. That's all I want to do. Would anybody like to post?
Sure.
I don't know, it feels like that like 16-year-old version of me in my parents' room that was like scared to go outside and didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do in my life, and didn't know like if anybody would ever see this vision or understand what I saw in my head. And I'm so frustrated because like I didn't know like if the things that I saw in my brain would ever be real, and every time they are real and like are tangible in real life, I would just want to cry. Like I just get so happy, so happy.